Good morning, Mr. Tyler.
Good morning, Courtney. There we go. And I see Gabriel's here too. Giving people a few minutes to get in here. Okay, Sanders is here. Gabriel, Courtney, Jacqueline, welcome. All right. Everybody's going to need their books in a minute. And I sent you all emails, so you might want to get into that document I just sent you an invitation to. Okay, so let's get the norms out of the way. First on the list would be Mr. Sanders. Can you read number 1 and number 2?
No one has the right to hurt another person. Education in the classroom are scared.
Sacred. All right, so next would be 3 and 4. Mr. Dixon, can you read that?
Because it ain't fixed. We'll never behave in a way to credit ourselves, our school, or our family. And instead of counting yourself as a student, always act with integrity.
Thank you, sir. Gabriel, can you read number 5 and number 1 of the academic norms?
We take pride in self kindness, self-respect, respect the parents of others.
Thank you, sir. Next would be Ms. Camacho. Can you read 2 and 3?
We respect the culture of the class when we are attentive and participate.
Okay, and then next is back to Mr. Sanders for 4 and 5. Can you finish it off?
And Excel Academy Southwest
No, no,
students
no, no, no. Academic, sir, academic.
an Excel academic
No, no,
Southwest students always act with integrity. We take pride in Excel Academy of Southwest.
that's not what I was talking about. But okay,
Oh,
I'm
you
not
talking
going
about the
to.
one on the other side?
Right, sir.
Oh,
That's why I
we
was trying to
have high
stop you, but I didn't want you to get
expectations.
frustrated. Go ahead.
Huh?
I was trying to tell you, but can you read those two?
Oh, my bad.
It's all good.
We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers. We are here to focus on preparing ourselves for post-secondary invaders.
Endeavors, my man. All right, so everybody grab your book. I just sent you an email invitation to the document that you're going to be working on as a class today. Now, again, everybody has a role. Okay, I'm gonna put in the chat something that a student get 30 points for reading. Give me a moment. I'm gonna come out of this screen. We'll come back to the screen, but I see like some people are in here already. Like Courtney, you need to hurry up and join him. He's trying to get all the points. So let me go here and grab this. I'm gonna get this ready for you guys in the chat. Where are we at? And thank you, Courtney. He put his role in there too. That's what you guys got to do as well. So let me grab this. There is an assignment posted for today, and that assignment. Okay. There's Eli. I got to add Eli to this. Eli's going to be very valuable to you guys. He's already seen these questions. Okay. So Eli, can you read what's in the chat there, sir? Then I'm going to add Eli to this document real quick.
Hello, all. Good morning, all STEAM majors. Answer the following questions in the attachment PDF via the official Raspberry Pi beginner guide book that came with your kit. Review pages 54 and 91 for your answers. You will be partnering up with other students based upon your group roles. Computer electronic engineer, collaborative, sectionary, demonstrator, or speaker. We will discuss the assignments further in class. Hope to see you there and then.
Thank you, sir. It's 30 points. All right. So Eli, I just sent you an invitation to the document. And where you guys are turning this in at is like, okay, so you guys are gonna do everyone, I mean, you guys and gals, you're gonna be doing all the questions, right? And then what you're gonna do is once y'all get all the questions completed, you're gonna make your own copy and turn that in. This copy right here is for me to grade for in-class points, so I can help your double scores out. But if you as a class, you finish all these questions and you turn it in, you get an assignment score. So this is like the last week. You guys are coming to the finish line of this quarter. I know everybody's tired, but I need you to, dig deep and try to really, really finish strong. Now, I did want to mention that all of the lab assignments for the Code Next curriculum are still due, and you still can get double the credit. But the final day to do that is February 3rd. That's when I'm closing my grade book up and starting to get it ready for report cards. Okay. So let me come here because I don't want to get off track. We did that. It's a couple of other announcements we got to get in order. So we did our norms. Next is, of course, GGI. That's right after this period. Starts at 11:15. All right, ends at 11:45. So you need you to participate because it's mandatory, and CPS wants you guys to have life skills. So you got to go to this, participate. And if I see you in there participating, and it's not just staff talking, trust and believe if you have my class, I'm going to be trying to give you some incentive as far as your score for participating. We need student leaders in there. We also need just basically student participants to make sure you guys are learning what you need to learn about life. And there's also all sorts of opportunities and job offers that they probably get out to you all. I think they got the plumbers. There's a trade program for plumbers, and then there's the UIC program. There's a few of them, but you won't know unless you attend. So that's 11:15. The next big thing is, of course, there's opportunity to win a PlayStation 5, $200 Walmart gift card, or a $100 Walmart gift card, or just a $50 one. But you gotta, follow up and be in GGI to ask those questions about it. So that is still going on from my understanding. Okay, so all videos. I have to go through this procedure so you'll know because not everybody's utilizing it effectively. All videos, including today's video, is usually available by 4 p.m. Now, I try to stay good about this. Where you go back and you can review it, and maybe you missed something, or you don't know what to do. Go back and check the video out. It's the same thing as if somebody's telling you about a movie on Netflix. All right, I'm not saying I'm a movie star, but I am saying I do the recordings not for my health. or because I want to feel important, because I understand we all have work lives and children or whatever. The videos allow you to go back in time and try to figure out how you can pass the course. Take advantage of that, because that's a big thing when you're in a work environment, military, or just academia. Like there's professors I didn't know that are teaching from their grave because they died, and the university has like this big repository of videos that this professor did. So they still got the person teaching, but they died. So, I'm just saying, be expecting that to be a big thing in the future. All right, now again, when you have this Google slide deck, and I usually give it to you in your libraries, you can click on SPS, and SPS stands for the Society of Physics Students, or Sigma Pi Sigma, which is an honor society of physicists. It take you to the physics classroom. So let's see here. Can I have who hasn't gone yet? I think Eli read already. So Jacqueline, can you read the objective in the white box there? Can you see it?
Students will be able to utilize Chapter 4 of the Raspberry Pi Beginner's Guide to complete questions for class group activity.
Thank you. All right, and then let's see here. Let me get Mr. Dixon. Can you read the classroom term of the day and word of the day?
So what?
You see where it says welcome, and then what's in that white box?
Oh, the word of the day is mundane, meaning lacking interest or excitement.
He knows already. Okay. And what about the term of the day, sir?
The term of the day is variables, and that means a quantity of which during a calculation is assumed to be capable of varying.
Ooh, check him out. Okay.
In
Variable. Okay. Courtney's on it. All right. So do you guys need that in your document? I kind of started you off already. We're going to come back to this. This is the first time we talked about the objective. We're going to talk about objective 2 more times. That's another opportunity for people to gain 30 points again. So each time you read the objective, about 30 points, depends on the student. So pay attention. You might just get 30 points for being at the right place at the right time, and also attentive and participating. All right. So let me come back out of this and see who got into the Google Doc. Now, I sent you guys, let me see who's in here. Make sure I got all the students. I got Eli. No, this is an old document. This is version 1. I got to find you guys. Here we go. So let's check again. So a few people are in here. So Mr. Sanders has got the document from what I see from what was emailed out. Courtney, Eli, Gabriel, Jacqueline. Yeah. Oh, we don't have Mr. Rush in there. Uh-oh. And the reason I have you guys do this is like so you guys can collaborate. Like it seems like y'all not using ESB correctly. Like I don't know how to reach out to such and such. And I'm like, wow. So I started doing this so you guys start working on it. Now everybody should tackle a question. Everybody should be putting their name at the top where it says student full names. No one did that. Wait, let me turn on the version history. It seems like somebody's doing a lot of work in here. Let me see who's been doing most of the heavy lifting. See version history. Oh, Lord, it's been Mr. Sanders. He's logged in. I think Sanders is working on something. Yeah, he is. Sprite is a supernatural entity in European. Okay. Well, make sure you're using your book, man. I think that's what it is. I don't know. I got to read it again myself. I was looking for a more simpler answer. Yeah, Courtney did these. Looks like. Yep. He got y'all like at least 25 extra points for doing the exit slip. But a lot more people need to log in and help him with the rest of these questions. The questions are in between those page numbers that was read out early, 54 to 91. I think, who read that? I forgot. You look here. It was Courtney or Eli. But the questions answers are in there. If you take your time and look for what the question's asking you, you'll find it in between those pages. The biggest part of this assignment, everybody, is, and somebody should, it's like a lot of y'all in this document, jump right to that last part, that last question. And it says complete project 1. Okay, project 1 is a Scratch project. Now, the first question is, what is your MIT Scratch online username? You got to create a Scratch online username. And I'm going to put in here how to get to MIT Scratch for you guys. I'm done with that. So more people need to log into the document to help out Courtney. Put this over here. And this is MIT Scratch. So I'm gonna put this in the chat for you guys. But some people might have an account, some people might not. If you don't, you click on Join Scratch and create your account. Make sure you verify your email and everything. Because if you're doing the projects on MIT Scratch, you can save your work on your online profile. And that way, when you get your kit going, some of you have your kit going should be doing Scratch 3, which is that final question. And it's in between those pages. You also need to make sure with that Scratch 3 project that your Sense Hat is working. Okay, so put this here. That's how you answer question 1. Everybody has to put their own individual usernames because that's how I'm going to track the rest of the work for this week so you can get double the credit, right? Because now we're moving into Scratch, which is a lot easier, in my opinion, because you guys are using blocks of code and you're not getting confused by lines of code. Okay, so it's just snapping the blocks of code together. But you got to look at the instructions for project 1, whoever the engineer is, hint, hint, that's who should do that. And put that project together. So when you want to demonstrate it for tomorrow's asynchronous day for physics students, you guys as a class can get a lot of credit. Okay, but somebody has to do that one. So there's a lot of questions. In order to get it done before we leave, because that's how you get maximum points, everyone really needs to chip in. Okay, I should see some more. I spoke too soon. There's Jacqueline. Okay. So I should see some more names pop up at the student names part. And what is your role? The roles, again, I'll put it in the chat, are these are the roles in case you forgot. So what do you think you're best at? Are you best at being a collaborator or secretary? Are you best at being an engineer slash computer or electrical engineer? That's the person that's going to make project 1 work. And also is a person that is like making sure the answers are correct. That's what the engineer does. Or are you a good speaker or a demonstration? Because there's one person that speaks for the group on Thursday. Okay. Now, this is just getting you guys ready for the final exam. You don't want all these questions to come back to haunt you you have to find your answers and everything. Just be ready to demonstrate as a group. Otherwise, all the questions we're tackling today will be asked on Friday for your final exam. All right. So make this easier on yourself. We're at the finish line. I need to see everybody collaborating, and I can see version histories of when students are not collaborating. So don't get mad if someone is not helping you out and you don't jump in there and get the points. I'll see who's not doing what and grade accordingly. All right. So I'm gonna give you guys about 15 minutes tops. I'm gonna go through and see version history and see who's been contributing and helping the class out. The book, use it. I'm talking about this book here, everybody. Okay, came with your kit. Everybody should have the same book. The last question is, again, I'll say this, you have to use your kit to put it together. And that's block coding. You're snapping them together. So while everybody else is working on questions, my recommendation to you guys is to find someone who's going to get their kit going, probably Courtney, and got their syntax working. Again, probably Courtney, Eli. I know some people, Gabriel. Probably should work on that last one because that's a project that will help out the group score. But other people can be finding these answers. All right, so 15 minutes. You got questions, I'll be here. But I only can give you hints because this is a group activity. So I want you guys to lean on each other and work it out. You can use the chat, not the chat. You can talk to each other, turn on your mic and ask questions. But really work on getting it done like we did last week. Okay, very good. Gabriel's putting his role in. Jacqueline put her role in. We need some more people to put their names in because I think we're missing some names. We don't have Sanders' names in there. Courtney, yeah, we got mostly. And then Eli, you got to put your name in this one. I know you're like, okay, I already did this, but you know, this is a different class, fam. Courtney helped y'all out with an exit slip a lot. So take your time. Somebody needs to decide. You as a group, you guys got to decide who's going to tackle that last one, the project one. Okay, hello. Let's see here. Let's see what everybody did. It is 10:50. We got 11:10. So let me see how much we got done so far. Oh, whoa! There's a lot of stuff typed in here. Let's see who did what. Okay, everybody got their roles. Good, good. Y'all working with me. Awesome. This is pretty cool today. All right, so let's see who did what. Version history. Take a look. Y'all trying to finish strong, I see. Okay, so Sanders put it in. Curtis, okay. Good, good, good. And the slip is done. Not everybody put it in their Scratch account, so you got to create your own Scratch profile. I told you guys to do that here in this link. I need everybody's link or their MIT online profile. So you go to join MIT Scratch. I want you to do that before you get too far along because that's part 1, right? It says, what is your MIT Scratch online username? So I just put a link in the chat again, and it looks like this website here. You click on Join Scratch, and you just create your own account. Once you get done creating that account, you put that there because Eli has one, but I need everybody to have one. So create your Scratch account. So when we get to some more projects tomorrow and up to Friday, you'll have that ready. Okay, so it doesn't take time. Just, set your username and your password up and start your account. You got to verify your email address or your account is not fully done. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Stage controls. Man, Courtney, you've been here working. That's what leaders do. Dang, he knocked out about 5. So who did this? Jacqueline's did. Okay, she got in there. Gabriel. Nobody took the green flag question. What happens when you click on the green flag? Nobody tackled that one.
I did that.
Oh, let me go back. I'm looking at the version history, sir. 1 second. Okay, I was looking at who did what. You say you did it, but there's no answer. Oh, when the green flag's clicked. Oh, you put it above the question, Courtney. It's not Courtney, Gabriel. So let me see here. Somebody needs to take this part here and put it underneath this question. Hello world. No, okay. So wait. He said green flag, and you're say hello block. Right. So you just got to move this part. Let me just help you do that real quick. Now I don't want to do it because I want to remember who. I want to see who typed it in there. Go to version history again. Okay, let me go here. Who did that? That was Gabriel, yeah. And oh, Jacqueline did that one. Okay. Okay, so Gabriel, just move it right underneath. I don't want to do it because it'll mess up the signature saying you did. You know what I mean? Do you see what I'm talking about? You have the answer above the question. So just cut, if you know how to do that. After you highlight and put it right here after what happens, that's where the answer goes. So it doesn't mix things up. Let's keep going. Sanders took care of, what did he say? He said conditional makes sure that if a color subject to, okay, see, I'll tag team that one. All right. And let's go back. Let's see. That's the version history. What else do we got? Okay, what are the conditional statements? Right. Okay. All right. Seems like everybody tagged in. Did anybody start? And then you got this one question here. Identify that nobody looked at. Identify this. I'm gonna underline. I'm gonna underline the question so it's not confusing. Maybe I should have did that first. These are questions you guys got to tackle. So you got this one done. Just going through and editing for you guys so you see for everyone what you're doing. Let's put a space in between it so you know it's a question. Okay, and you got this one because we got them all bunched together. Let's clean this document up. So, okay, what's the purpose of sequencing? Someone took care of that. That's the question. Again, I'm only underlining the question so it's not confusing. Gabriel still has to move this one, right? gonna move this down one. He got to fix that part. This is the actual question. Oh, wait a minute. He moved it. He just did that. Pretty good, Gabe. Okay. And what are blocks used for? Okay. Okay, so far so good. Looking for you guys to finish for everyone to finish up on these questions. We got that project. Did nobody tackle the project yet or start the project? You go on your book and it shows you which blocks you put together to make that project work.
I would have did it, but I only got my Raspberry Pi still.
Oh no. You got till 8 p.m. to try to make something happen. And then hopefully if you could demonstrate, or whoever can demonstrate, the engineer, hint, hint, is supposed to be doing that part, everybody will get the rest of the points for this activity. So I'm just highlighting all the questions or underlining them so you know what to handle. And the reason I'm doing that is because we will have define what a sprite is. A sprite is a supernatural entity in European mythology. Yeah, that's close. But what does a sprite do in Scratch 3? This question's almost complete. So someone needs to answer and put a comment here for the class. Where's my comments? Here we go. So somebody can answer this. What does the sprite do? Okay. Someone please answer that one, because that's incomplete. What is the stage area? What is your online profile? Some people are starting to put their profile names in. Cool. That means I give you points for that one. Create your Scratch account now if you don't do anything else. All right, I'm gonna run out of time, but I gotta talk about objective again. So let's see if we can get 30 points to somebody else, and then give you 5 minutes, and then we'll see if someone else can get 30 more points, because we gotta talk about the objective 2 more times. So, and the exit slip. So that is the word of the day in the class return today. But who haven't I not called on? Well, let's see. Sanders, you want to get 30 points for reading the objective in that box there? It says today objective. Are you there? Avion, are you there? Nope. Okay, you might be busy. We come to Jacqueline. Are you there? I see nothing but a pink screen. Did you set your kid up yet? I sent you some links. That would
Yeah.
help. Okay. So can you read what's in the box there for the objective?
Students will be able to utilize Chapter 4 of the Raspberry Pi Beginner Guide to complete questions for a class group activity.
Thank you. All right. And then let's see here. Eli, can you read the word of the day and classroom term of the day in that white box there?
Classroom term of the day. Variable. Word of the day. Monday.
Yes, sir. You got it. All right. It's 15 points for him. Now, remember, Courtney already helped you guys out with the exit slip, which is the word of the day. And now you got the term of the day. So make sure you have the definitions. One moment. Student loan people, I gotta sit down and talk to them. $0 a month. So yeah, I mean, have those things in there. It would behoove you to put the objective in there too. So let me just grab the objective and put it in the chat. Someone should put it in the bottom of the document, because that's an additional 15 points if you have it. All right, so it is 10:59. We got approximately 10 more minutes of class. Use this time to finish up. Everybody should be able to leave at 11:05. And that's because I want you to get ready for GGI, stretch your legs. I'm looking at what happened in the document, and you guys are working hard. Everybody was working hard, ladies and gentlemen. So that's subjective. Someone should put it at the very bottom of that document. Now, when you're done, you want to know, how do I turn this in, Tyler? All right, so this is not what you turn in. You make a copy of this, then PDF it, put it in ESVI, turn it in under today's assignment. It says Chapter 4, Collaborative Group Work. So I'm going to come here and show you that process, right? Is this y'all document? Yes, this is y'all document. So if I come up here to File, click on File. This is when you guys are done with every question, okay? File, make a copy of your own. This is what everybody has to do on their own. Then download. After you make a copy and name it, download it as a PDF. Because if you guys send me a shared document, I'll click on it later on that night, and it'll say requesting permission access. I'm going to give you a 0 because I'm pretty sure you're not going to get back to me in time. So just make a PDF of it. Turn that in into ESVI under today's assignment. So you got to go to Browse Computer in ESVI, find the file you downloaded, put it in there, and submit it. Some of you guys, we've been doing this for I don't know, since the beginning of the quarter. Should be used to how to turn this part in, but you got to make a copy. When you make a copy of the document, the first thing you want to do is remove everybody else's name and just leave yours. Now, I have this document for grading your in-class work. You got to make your own document when y'all finish everything before 8 p.m. and turn only that in as a copy in PDF. I've said a lot. So it's 11:01. At 11:05, I'm going to have someone else read the objective, and then we'll be done for today. But again, turn this in before 8, everybody. Make your own copies, PDF them, and turn them in. But that's after everybody's sure you got the right answers. I already see I can give y'all 25 extra points if you can figure out. No, if they did the exit slip. To define what a sprite is, that's the only question someone has to answer a little better. What does a sprite do in Scratch 3? I think that's a better way to say that. Somebody already put the objective in there. Who was that? Let's take a look at the file version. Somebody was listening to me. Let's see. Scroll down. That would be Miss Camacho. She was listening. All right. So somebody take care of that one question. That's define what a sprite is. Sanders was close, but I think he might have just Googled it. So what does the sprite do? Okay. You got to give me the actual technical book definition. You can't give me something you just Googled real quick, because all these answers are coming from that book. All right. So take a moment, take care of that. And then when everybody thinks they're done, somebody still needs to handle the project 1. Don't forget about that, because that you guys are sitting at about maybe 60% credit. Project 1 needs to be done before 8 p.m. And you know it's done because you'll be able to test it out, do what they say, send me the code. So I should see 2 things, right? Your PDF and some script or a link for what Project 1 looks like if you did it right. Project 1, when done on a kit, has to use the syntax. So you want to make sure your syntax connected, and the book in there tells you what steps to do to get Project 1 done. All right, so I'm relying on the engineers, those with the kits that are working and ready to go, to get that part done. That's what I meant by send the coding. That's when you send a link showing me, or you could demonstrate it tomorrow if you don't know how to send the link. Just make sure you save your work on your kit so you can show it. If you don't, I'm hoping at least 2 or 3 engineers are working on this. Then I can't give you the full credit for today's assignment. So that means you'll get times 2, 60%. It's not 100% times 2, right? So somebody please take care of that. All right, so in a minute you guys are free to go. I'm gonna put, if you're not sure where this stuff is, I don't have to really always put it, but it's here. If you go to your ESVI, the first message in your timeline, it says Townhouse, GGI is mandatory for all students, life skills, class. Also, there are tons of awesome opportunities that students can take advantage of. That's that message there. And if you come down, here's a link right above the pictures, okay? So it starts at 11:15. I hope to see everybody there. It is extra credit for being attentive and participating with the behavioral support staff while they're trying to give you life skills and talk to you about these topics. Maybe I should put the link in the chat anyway, just in case. If you have troubles getting in there, you can always message me on ESVI or let me know right now. I'll be in here until 11:10. But you guys can start migrating over to, and you might have to wait until 11:15 because you might be just sitting in queue, unless you want to come there earlier and talk to some of the staff and parlay, I guess. But click on that link because 11:05 and get over to GGI. It starts effectively at 11:15. But if you got questions about report cards, internships, things they're doing, you can get there a little early and talk to them if they're there already. Mr. Sanders, you just hanging out with me? You got a question? Are you gonna go to GGI? You there?
Oh, my bad.
You got the link?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, head on over, man. All right, Rush, I'm about to close this room down. Get ready for GGI. Mr. Rush, are you there? Okay. You start shutting things down.